Hey, it's Jody Brott, independent consultant with Arbonne International. I am participating in the 30 Days of YouTube challenge put on by partyplandivas.com. Today I'm recording day 20, and on day 20 I am to tell you about where I plan to be in 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years. I always think about things in terms of where my kids are and how old they are and how old they're going to be. And then I start looking at myself. I guess it's because I feel like, first and foremost, I am a mother. I guess I always think about my family first. With my boys, I will end up having in 1 year a 1-year-old, a 12-year-old, and an almost 15-year-old a year from now. Which is kind of scary because my almost 15-year-old, I'll have almost a driver. He'll be studying to get his permit, and he'll be in high school, and it's just crazy to think about that I already have one that's going to be in high school at that point. And do you know how quickly a year goes? It goes by so quickly. So that's one thing that I think about where my kids are going to be. I also, of course, think about where my business is going to be. Of course, I would love to have a thriving business. I would love to have completed the area manager level, if not being in qualification for the regional vice president level in a year from now. 5 years from now, oh gosh, I'm going to have one that's going off to college in 5 years. Oh my gosh, it's crazy to think about that he's going to, 5 years from now, he is going to be almost 19. I'm going to have a 5-year-old, a 16-year-old. My second child will be driving. I will have 2 driving children at that point. And oh my goodness, that's just crazy. That's the only word that I think about is it's just crazy how fast time flies. So I will have a 5-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 19-year-old. So I will have one that is in high school, one that is just beginning school, and one that is going off to college 5 years from now. So I'm sure that things are going to change quite a bit by that point. Of course, I would love at that point, I will have completed the regional vice president level, if not the national vice president level. I will be definitely working on that national vice president level by that time. Hopefully have already completed it and helped other people to have completed that as well. That is my goal, is to help many other people to hit that goal. Oh gosh, then in 10 years from now, 10 years, it's just even crazier to think about. In 10 years, it's a possibility that I could be a grandmother. Oh my goodness. In 10 years, my oldest son will be almost 25. I had him at 23. So that's what I think about. I think about when I guess I could be a mother-in-law at that point. Oh, wow. So I'll have a 10-year-old, a 21-year-old, and a almost 25-year-old. That's crazy. In 10 years, that's what will be happening. At that point, we will have added on to our house. I know that that's crazy to add on to your house when your kids are leaving. We'll have added on already, but probably within the 5-year point, we'll have added on to our house. But I want to have a nice place for my kids to come back and for my grandkids to come and stay. So that is a big goal of mine, is to make it a place where my kids will want to come back. My daughters-in-law will want to come back. I have 3 boys, so I've got to make room and play nice, so my daughters-in-law will love me. And have room for them to come back and stay and spend time, and a place where my grandkids can come back and stay. So we'll have added on to our house. My oldest will probably be working toward his doctorate, because that's the kind of kid that he is. He wants to be a vet, and so he'll probably be working toward that, if not finishing that up. We'll see about the other 2 as to what they want to do. My middle child will be in college at that point, probably be close to finishing college as well. And then as for me and my hubby, we'll still have the petting zoo and be working that, and it's going to be a great big business. And then, of course, with my Arbonne business, but in 10 years, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine, cannot even imagine the number of people that I will have been able to help through this business, because that is my goal, is to help as many people as possible. So I will be an executive national vice president by that point, so that because I will have helped so many people. So anyway, that's where I am. That's kind of what I think about. I think about it in terms of my kids. It's always crazy to think that far in advance, just because you never know what's going to happen during that time. But of course, I hope for many joyful times within the next 1, 5, and 10 years, and I hope for that for you too. Have a great day.